190 plus. Let's get up to 200,000
minimum.
Subscribe, man, because if you guys like my analogies, this guy's on another level. See, you can see here that we're playing off each other's analogy game, and it's great discussion. So go check him out. He interprets things for you guys in the sexual marketplace in a very matter-of-fact fashion to be able to understand through analogies. And you guys, trust me, it'll be life-saving information for y'all. What else do we got here? 8, Beta, the thoughts on dating a girl with BPD and or bipolar. She's a ride or die, but also crazy and distracts from my purpose lots. She was with me since I was broke and paid for dates. Now I'm making $90K.
Oh, man.
So she was with him from before.
Oh, man.
Well, you want me to take this one, Doc?
You can go ahead.
I'll give you a short and succinct response here. Since she was with you before you became a somebody, I will say that you should give her a benefit of doubt that other women don't necessarily deserve. However, this kind of sucks because you acquired your value later on. So you weren't able to dictate terms from the onset of the relationship. So it's going to be a little bit trickier to do it in the middle, but it can be done. What I would say is, this is what I think. You need to write down on a piece of paper everything that she does that irritates you and pisses you off. Okay? Literally write it down. Call her in, almost like a job, and say, look, I'm assuming you guys might love each other, have some type of emotional connection. I love you. I care about you, whatever your relationship is, and I want things to work. Right? And you acknowledge all the good that she did. You're with me when I was a nobody. You've been loyal, etc. However, if we're going to continue, these are behaviors that I no longer accept. And you literally just go down the fucking list of what it is. And you don't sit there and argue with her. You tell her, this is what it is. I don't like this stuff. Let's talk in a day or two and go from there. But I am no longer going to accept it. And if you cannot change, the relationship will end. That's it. And you don't negotiate with terrorists, as I always say. So that that right there is going to put you in a position where she's either going to concede and change, and then you can go ahead and implement consequences if she doesn't, or you just end the relationship right there. It's up to you. That's how I would do it.
I'm actually of the opposite opinion.
Sure, go ahead.
Can you change someone that's BPD to like really?
It's hard to do, man.
Yeah,
it is hard.
It's possible. Like one of the best therapies on the market is called dialectical behavior therapy. I love this therapy. I studied it extensively, and it's the only therapy that's been shown to be effective with BPD. And it was written by a woman who is a recovered.
But
BPD.
he doesn't even know if she has real. Like, bro, do she really have BPD? Because guys on this side of the internet tend to throw that term around for
like
any
narcissist
female.
for sure.
Mm-hmm. Like,
but people with significant personality disorders, they can change, but they generally don't.
Yeah.
The rule is that they're not going to change.
Yeah, I would say have love for her, bro, because she's there from the very beginning. Don't just discard her, but to have her close to your personal lifestyle now, where you could hurt your income and hurt yourself. I would just run.
Which you should have done that from the beginning. She shouldn't be living with you. Like, remember, I'm telling you, this advice is like listing everything out where she's not in a position to fuck you up. She shouldn't be living with you. You shouldn't have joint bank accounts. She shouldn't have any type of real leverage to mess your life up. Now, if she does, then you might have to go about it a different way. But I'm giving you that advice. We're writing the list out, etc. Assuming she's not in a position to destroy you, where she's living with you or cohabitating, which we tell you all the time. You should never be living with a woman anyway.
Because all it takes is one phone call to the cops, and now you're in jail, out of your house. It's just man.
And does she really have BPD? I don't know, because a lot of guys tend to throw that term out with women all the time. To just
we don't know.
Yeah.
Well, there's a couple things I'll say about that, if I may. First of all, it's not possible to have any kind of relationship with anyone. Like, if you want a peaceful relationship, you can't have that with somebody who has a disordered personality.
Right. Yeah.
It's just not possible.
Right.
And you're fooling yourself if you think that you can.
Yeah.
You can't have a loving relationship with somebody who's addicted to drugs. They're choosing the drug over the relationship. It's not possible, but people fool themselves about this all the time.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, with respect to BPD, again, we don't know. Maybe it's something that they're just throwing around, but you have to understand that in this treatment that's actually used effectively on borderlines, part of the protocol is those therapists need to be involved in a team of support therapists. Basically, people with BPD are so hard for even trained professionals to deal with that they need their own support team of trained professionals to help them provide treatment to these people.
Wow.
Otherwise, they get burned out and the treatment fails. People with personality disorders are very difficult even for trained clinicians to help.
So, nigga, if they can't do it, you can't do it either, bro.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Wow. So I mean, is she really BPD, bro? That's the real thing. Like, if she's really BPD, hey man, you might have to cut your losses down.
That was
according
tough,
to the
bro.
doc.
That's a tough one, bro.
Zentia, is that